Hello and welcome to another edition of the Cape May County Library's Reading Recommendation videos. I'm your host Natalie. We're going to be posting these on Mondays and Wednesdays each week, and I'm selecting 3 different titles for each video from fiction and nonfiction. I'm trying to pick from a variety of genres, so hopefully there's something for everyone in each video. All of these books are available digitally, either in Libby or Hoopla, which are our digital ebook and e-audiobook platforms. And I'll tell you a little more at the end of the video on how you can get these items using your Cape May County Library library card. So let's get started. So the first book I want to recommend is The Doomsday Book by Connie Willis. This is the first in a loose series of time traveling books. I'm a big fan of time travel. So in this first book, this is like the infancy of the time traveling department that is it's part of the history department at, I want to say, Oxford University in England. And our main character, Kivrin, has gotten permission to travel back in time to the Middle Ages, and this is right around where the plague, the Black Death, starts to show up in Europe. So it's dangerous, and Mr. Dunworthy, who is kind of in charge of the time traveling department, is very wary of sending anyone back to a time that would be so fraught with danger, potentially. So Kivrin has convinced him to send her back in time. She's going to be traveling back to a little village in England and looking at how they celebrate. It's right around Christmas time, so she's going to be looking at how they celebrate all the different holidays. And when they send her back, almost immediately, the technician who sent her back has fallen very ill, and there's a pandemic, which I guess is timely for us. There's a pandemic that's sweeping across the area, and they're having a very hard time figuring out if Kivrin made it to the right area and if they're even going to be able to get into the department again to rescue her from the past. And Kivrin quickly discovers that she might not be in exactly the right place and the right time. So I really enjoyed this book, Doomsday by Connie Willis. It's available on Libby in text and audio. Oh, just in text, sorry. Libby in text. We have a couple of the other titles by Connie Willis on Hoopla, and this is the first, like I said, in a loose series. The next books, there's one called To Say Nothing of the Dog, which is a very funny take on time travel. It's very much a comedy of errors. They go back in Victorian England, and they all have to be like proper people with like dukes and duchesses and stuff. I really enjoyed that one, and there are 2, Blackout and All Clear, that are about World War II, traveling back in time to World War II. And they're all history-based. They're students studying the past. So I really enjoy these. If you're a fan of time travel stuff, this is Connie Willis and The Doomsday Book. All right, so the next item I have is The Circle by Dave Eggers. This is another one that was made into a movie a few years ago with Emma Watson, I think Tom Hanks. The Circle, we have it on Libby in text and audio. So our main character, May Holland, has started working for this company called The Circle. And they're a huge internet company. They have a social media presence. They own a social media product, kind of like a Facebook. They have an email service. They link people's accounts into banking and all kinds of things. So it has a Facebook or a Google feel to the company. And our main character, May Holland, has started working there, and she is very ambitious, and she's so proud that she's working in this company, and she's integrating herself into the company corporate culture. And it starts to kind of take over her life. She's becoming, she's living only for the company, and slowly she starts to live her life a little more publicly through all of the company's various social media and internet-based services. And she is hoping that this change that the Circle is bringing will create a world that is more civil and transparent. But really, what are the implications of living your life truly and fully in the public eye, the way many people kind of do today. So it's very prescient. And it turns into a bit of a suspense thriller as she is becoming more integrated in all of the products that the circle is providing. And is this really being done for an altruistic reason to make the world a better place, really? Very interesting, cool. I think it still resonates a lot. This was written several years ago, but it still resonates with what is going on in society with social media and stuff. So that is The Circle by Dave Eggers. And my last book, I have all fiction this time around, but my last recommendation, I don't always have the physical items with me, so I drew a book cover. And this book is The Word is Murder by Anthony Horowitz. So this is a really cool take, I thought, on crime fiction. So The Word is Murder, it's available on Libby in text and audio. And the author, Anthony Horowitz, is actually in the book. So the novel starts with a woman, Diane Cowper, goes into a funeral home and makes arrangements for her very own funeral. And then she is discovered dead 6 hours later. So they don't think that this was a natural death. She's found strangled by a curtain cord in her home. So did she know she was going to die? Was this a weird coincidence that she went to the funeral home? So a eccentric, brilliant investigator, let me double check his name, Daniel Hawthorne, is called in to investigate. And he has solicited the services of Anthony Horowitz. So in this novel, Anthony is himself. He is working on a show called Foyle's War, which takes place in World War II. He is a successful author, which he is in real life. And he's been hired by Detective Hawthorne to kind of be his ghostwriter, memoirist. And Anthony does not like the detective at all, and fully hates this assignment, but goes along with him to kind of chronicle the investigation, the Watson to the Sherlock Holmes, if you will. So I really like this take on the crime novel, where it's told from like a real person perspective, and he has that knowledge of like what crime novels normally have in them, and pointing out cliches and weird things that are happening. So I really like this take. I think the title is also very clever. So this is the first in a series, and the title is The Word is Murder by Anthony Horowitz, and that again is on Libby in text and audio. All right, so those are all my recommendations for our video today. I hope you find something fun and new and different to read while we're all staying at home. So to find these items, to check them out, you're going to need a library card. If you don't have a library card with us, for shame, no, no shame. We are more than happy to provide a library card for you during this time. You can go to our website, cmclibrary.org, and you can click right on the front page. There is a spot for Get a Library Card Now. And we'll just need a little info from you. It would be super helpful if you provided an email address, and one of our staff members will reach out and get you a library card started today. If you're not sure if you have a library card, you haven't used it in forever, you don't know where it's gotten to, but you're pretty sure you have one, you can email us at reference@cmclibrary.org, and another staff member will also get back to you and let you know what's going on and set you up with a card or send you your library card number. To get these items, you're going to need to access either Libby or Hoopla, which are our digital platforms that provide ebooks and e-audiobooks, and Hoopla has a variety of other media. So again, if you go to our website, cmclibrary.org, go to Menu, Borrow, and on the ebooks page, there'll be links to Libby and Hoopla. They are both apps that you can download on any of your devices, and we have a ton of titles in there. And if you're looking for even more things to read while we're at home, you can go to our website and go to Menu, Help, and Recommendations. And on the recommendations page, you can find a bunch of really great links that will help you find something new and fun to read. And that includes a link to a form that you can fill out, and one of our staff members will put together a curated, personalized list of recommendations for you based on stuff that you have liked to read in the past. So that is everything for our reading recommendation video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys soon.